till we still winning. Magic card, oh, we extending. Dark Law, he still contending. Sunrise, your light's ending. Yugioh peoples, welcome to the commentary. So right here, as y'all can see, my opening hand is really good. We got Vion, Fusion Destiny, Harpy's Feather Duster, Crossout, and Imperm. This is like the dream hand, right? And it looks like I am playing against Orcust. Since this is like mostly played in the OCG, I don't know too much about this deck. I wasn't playing Yu-Gi-Oh during a time when it was like a real big deck. So, you know, I know that most of the time they end on that one card, the Dengrisu or whatever. And I don't know what the Imperm while I'm playing against this deck. So I just kind of let everything happen. If y'all know what I was supposed to Imperm, let me know down inside the comments, because I didn't know if I should hit anything or if I should just let all this stuff go and Imperm the Dengrisu on my turn. So there he is. The Dengrisu hits the board. And that's the card I was looking for. Multiple set back row. So of course, you know, inside of my mind, I'm thinking I should just start this turn off with Harpy's Feather Duster. So I activate the Harpy's Feather Duster. And maybe some of y'all knew this. I did not know this. But apparently Dengrisu can protect spells and traps too, and not just monsters. Because I pretty much knew he could protect monsters. I didn't know he could protect spells and traps, and multiple spells and traps on top of that. That being said, lesson number 1 today: don't be a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Read your opponent's cards. So yeah, learned something new today. Did not know that apparently he can detach a material to keep stuff from being destroyed. Moving along with my turn, I'm going to go ahead and normal summon out the Vion, activate his effect, and get max seed. So I have 2 options right here. I can either use the Ash or use the Crossout. I'm going to go ahead and opt to use the Crossout because after the Dengrisu incident, I decided to look at my opponent's cards in the graveyard because apparently the field spell lets him activate those. And I see that one of them has a special summon from the deck effect. So I want to save the Ash for that because I have no idea what he can special summon, and I have no idea what that would do to me. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the max C with the cross out. We're gonna go ahead and send our boy the Mist, of course, so that we can go ahead and add that Graceful Charity from our deck to our hand. And we're not gonna add Graceful Charity from our deck to our hand because we got hit by Crawl by the Grave. Kind of sucks because I wish I had Crossout Designator right now. But, you know, it's all good. We still got the Fusion Destiny to extend, send the Mally Boy, send the Denier, and we're about to deny victory to this boy. Go ahead and bring out the DPE. He's going to activate that graveyard effect that I was talking about. There goes the Ash. We're going to keep that from happening. And then, you know, there's a couple other players I want to play, but Dengrisu still has a material on him. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the battle phase, attack over the Dengrisu with DPE's effect. Then I'm going to use DPE to destroy that back row because I don't know what it is. And for some reason, it is a Black Horn of Heaven. So now that my opponent's board is clear, we don't have to worry about Max C. I'm supposed to go ahead and make Plasma plays because, you know, why not? Let's have DPE and Plasma out on the board. If I could have brought out Dark Law, I would have much preferred to have Dark Law because it seems like a lot of his stuff activates in the graveyard and uses the graveyard. But, you know, it is what it is. We got access to multiple floodgates, and I'm going to go ahead and bust out the Plasma on him. Give that Dengrisu the big slurp and equip that boy to the Plasma. And with that, I'm gonna end my turn after I set this Imperm in case he has something to negate my my Plasma. And then he activated some graveyard effect right there. I guess he needed to dump something. And then DPE is gonna come back in a standby phase because he do what it do, and my opponent realizes they have no chance to win and surrenders. Match 2, you know, my opening hand looks really good. I got the Max C, I got the Drip, I got the Hero Lives and Stratos, and then I see that it is True Draco. And I'm like, okay, this Max C is dead, you know, and I don't have anything to destroy back row. But his card of demise flops big time, and I draw increase for turn. So I'm like, okay, this is real nice. I don't even read what that card did. You know, I'm a true Yu-Gi-Oh player. I just dropped it just because I didn't want it doing stuff. And then he hits me with the solemn judgment, and instantly inside of my mind I'm thinking, now I am going to win this game because this boy only has 4,000 life points and one back row. Now, keep in mind, I did not play Yu-Gi-Oh during this format, this deck's big time. So, you know, I just summon out my Stratos, no fear, and I get hit with some type of Monarch skill drain. So now, like, I have this dead Maxi, I have a dead Increase, I have a dead Stratos, and yeah, I'm just like, okay, this is not looking good. I was so sure that I was going to win a second ago, and now I am questioning that. Down becomes the Draco Berserker, attacks over my Stratos. I was hoping maybe he would go for the face down first, but you know, that'll be a no-go. I draw another Hero Lives, dead card, go ahead and set that increase so that maybe if he does destroy both of them and, like, you know, somehow I take damage, I can go ahead and get increase and try to get this Stratos live off in here, or maybe he'll attack the increase first or something. You know, I just didn't want it to be in my hand. It's gonna attack into Shadow Mist, and Shadow Mist activates in Graveyard. I add Plasma for really no reason at all. It's one of those few times where I actually wished I played Honest Neos. And for turn, y'all see we draw Mass Change, exactly the card we needed in order to make things happen. And as y'all can see, the first thing I did was flip the increase face up. So keep in mind that in order to activate Stratos' effect to destroy spell and trap cards on the field, there has to be another hero monster on the board first. Even if you are going to mass change him or use increase to get him off the board, there still has to be another hero on the board first. So we summon the Stratos, use his effect to destroy spell and trap cards. You know, face-up monsters are being negated by his Monarch skill drain over there. So we're going to chain the mass change in order to get Stratos off the board so that his effect will resolve. There was one other hero on the board at first. Now there are two, so we get to destroy two spell and trap cards. Since mass change will resolve first, bringing out Blast, and then chain link 1 Stratos effect will happen to destroy spell and trap cards. Then on a new chain link, mass hero Blast will trigger to half the attack of one of my opponent's monsters on the board, and then my opponent will chain his trap card, and chain link 3 we will go ahead and chain Blast second effect to pay 500 to bounce a spell or trap card on the board. This is really significant, especially in times like this, because continuous traps or continuous spells need to stay on the board in order to resolve. So if you chain Mass Hero Blast effect to it and bounce it back, it is no longer on the board in order to resolve, so it will not get its effect. As you can see right there, Blast bounced it back, half the attack of Draco attacked over it, and now, you know, basically we have control of the game, because whenever he tries to activate, you know, one of his continuous spells or traps, we can bounce it back with Blast, and my opponent scoops him up because he knows it's over. Appreciate everybody who tuned in today. Hope y'all learned a thing or two. For staying a while and listening, don't forget to check out my 750 subscriber giveaway video and enter for your chance to win, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Stay away.